Hi, welcome to a very serious and real, very real, like our other ones were real, but this one is really real episode of SpiRaCy. Today we will be discussing how perception influences reality and the repercussions of that. I looked up that word today.
Which I think is like, it goes to show perception is reality because you already were able to incorporate that word into today, as if to say what you create is your own life. So
I know.
you knew you were going to say that word, but it's like you plan it because time isn't even real. This like doesn't even feel like a SpiRaCy. This is all real.
This is real.
This is all real.
This is so real.
It's not linear, that's for sure. We know that.
Yeah.
But also it's just what we perceive. So like instances that have happened in the past, it's all in your memory. So it's like you can manipulate that to think like you can remember something different, first of all.
Whoa.
And the fact is that the only instance that is happening is literally right now. Like when we watch this, we're going to be like, I remember that. But we're remembering something that was happening right now.
Yeah. And also, like, did the government do something to our camera to change what we said?
Shit.
That's the technology that's out there. You've seen Snapchat.
Dude, Snapchat is hacked because sometimes I'll say some really real... I need to tell you a moment that happened.
Okay.
I was listening to a song and it said something about the government giving crack to people. And I was like, that's real. And I was like, I gotta show Mo that. And then guess what my phone did? It turned off while I was driving. And I was like, oh my god. The government definitely does want to keep us in fear. They also want to keep us,
sedated.
Yeah, and mean. Like reality TV perpetuates misogyny, and that's what they want us.
Mhm. They want us to. See, here's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of like women uniting because we have actual powers.
It's not a power that's not latent in everybody has this, but the divine feminine has a unique attraction to the power. We're like tapped into source. Not saying men or masculine people that's negative. It's just they're on a different frequency right now on this earth that it's not as easily able to tune into their powers.
Yeah, that's why it's called Mother Earth.
The masculine energy started to overpower the feminine
yes,
energy.
And the balance was thrown off.
Yeah, the yin and the yang. I've heard people say it that way. I prefer to say it yin and yang, but I've heard people say yin and yang. And that's the divine feminine and masculine energies. They're off kilter, off balance, so to say.
I'm not going to correct you because this is your perception of it. And I respect your perception.
Yeah, like what if crazy people don't think they're crazy? They think that everything's real. We're all just like, I feel like we are all just like holograms. We're holograms, and it's so funny because everything is a mirror too. Yeah. We're all just holograms of everything we see.
Yeah.
Think about it.
There's an article where it said like there's like scientific evidence of us just being a holographic projection, aka on a 2D plane. So what we're doing right now is trying to expand your mind and get you to that 3D plane.
Even more D's if you want.
Yeah. There's so many D's.
We want you to be aware of all the other D's, but be here now on this D.